Hello to all, welcome back to our magic tutorials for chemistry. We'll discuss about the chemical properties of alcohols today. So alcohols, they are versatile compounds. Alcohols, they are versatile compounds. Now why they are versatile in nature? Because they can act as an electrophile and a nucleophile. Because alcohols can behave as nucleophile and electrophile. Okay. Nucleophile, when they react with a carbocation, when alcohols react with a carbocation, okay, at that time OH bond breaks. OH bond breaks, and that time alcohols will react as a nucleophile. So we'll take one example. I'll just let you know what is how it acts as an electrophile. So alcohols, they act as an electrophile when they react with an acid, HCl, with an acid, and at that time CO bond breaks. Correct? How I have written COH? Because alcohols, we know the functional group is OH, right? Instead of carbon, I can also write as R group. Any alkyl group also I can write, both are same, correct? So if the bond between OH, it is broken, this bond, at that time they act as a nucleophile. And if the bond between CO is broken, at that time they act as an electrophile. Correct? So this is the reason why alcohols are versatile in nature. We will see the reactions of this, how it is acting as nucleophile and electrophile. So let's check with the first example, that is reactions involving the cleavage of OH bond, that is breaking of the OH bond. At that time alcohols will be acting as a nucleophile. Okay, we will take one example of an alcohol, ROH, correct? Any alkyl group can be taken. It will react with a carbocation, right? When it reacts with a carbocation, it will act as a nucleophile. So carbocation, what I will take here, C, 3 groups are attached, only 3 bond it is making, so this carbon gets a positive sign. And I have taken here tertiary carbon, correct? Why? Because tertiary carbocations, they are stable, because they have more alkyl groups. Okay. Now we know that this oxygen, it will have 2 lone pair of electrons. Carbon is positive. So this carbon positive, it will attach to oxygen negative. So what you will get here? R, O, H. Correct? 1 electron pair will remain as it is. This carbon will attach, one of the electron pair will come here. It will attach with the carbocation and the 3 groups. Correct? So now carbon is making 4 bonds. Okay. The next step, what will happen? Once it has attached, what will happen? We are learning breaking of OH bond, cleavage of OH bond. That means this bond has to be broken, right, between O and H. So this bond will break, and what it will form? It will form ROC. Correct? ROC. C is attached to 3 other groups, and H plus is released. Correct? Because we are breaking the bond between O and H. So this is the first example, just telling that how it reacts with a carbocation. At that time the OH bond is breaking, and alcohols, they act as nucleophile. Correct? We can see OH bond is broken, so H is removed, and to that oxygen carbocation, that carbon, it is attached. The next reaction, alcohols can react with a metal. So alcohols react with a metal. General equation I will be writing. This is alcohol. Any R group you can attach, any alkyl group. It reacts with a metal. Suppose if I take Na, sodium metal, and what we are learning, it is acting as a nucleophile. So which bond will break here? OH bond will break. So RO, it will attach with Na. Why? Because oxygen is having the electrons, right? And sodium, it's a metal. It will attach with the oxygen and H will be released. And here in the equation, it will form H2 hydrogen gas. Correct. So alcohols are reacting with the metal and it is forming RONA. Now what is this RONA? How will you name it? Sodium is the metal present here, so we will write as sodium. What is RO group? That is alkoxide. General name I am writing here, alkoxide, sodium alkoxide. If 2 carbon you are taking here, ethyl group you are taking, then it will be sodium ethoxide. If 1 group only you are taking, CH3 methyl group you are taking, then it will be sodium methoxide. Right, that way you can name it. Now, what is alcohol doing here? It is donating one H. It is removing one H. That means removal of H, any substance which removes H, hydrogen, what it is? It is an acid. So, alcohols here, they act as Lowry-Bronsted acids. So alcohols, they are donating one H here, hydrogen here. So any substance which donates hydrogen, that is an acid. So alcohols, they act as Lowry-Bronsted acids because they are giving hydrogen. Correct? Okay. So alcohols are reacting with a metal, it is forming alkoxide. Let's check if alcohols react with a base compound. Base, I will just write as capital B minus base, correct? Because base will means it will be OH minus ions, right? Generally, I am just writing it as B minus. So now we are learning OH bond has to be broken, correct? Hydrogen will be positive, oxygen will be negative, correct? Electronegativity is if we see. So what we will get here? RO minus and BH, negative positive will attach, BH. Correct. Now what is this? Here we have written RONA, that is sodium alkoxide. But what is here? It is alkoxide but in the ion form. So this is alkoxide ion. This is alkoxide ion. Correct. And now I told you alcohols, they are acting as a acid because they are giving the H, hydrogen. So this is an acid. B minus, that is a base. Correct. So what is RO minus and BH? So RO minus, that will be the conjugate base. See, RO, it is acid here. So RO minus, that is alkoxide ion, will be the conjugate base. Then what will be BH here? It has come from B. B, it is the base here. So BH will be conjugate acid. Correct? So we have seen the reaction. What happens when alcohols react with the metal and with the base? So here, as it will act as an acid. Why? Because it is giving the H, hydrogen. Okay. Now alkoxide ion, RO minus it is, right? It can accept one H, then it will become alcohol again. So RO minus alkoxide ion, they are Lowry-Bronsted bases. Why bases? Because they are accepting one H. Lowry-Bronsted bases, because they will accept one H and they are strong bases also. Correct? So these words, please make a note of it. Alcohols, here we are learning the reaction of alcohols which act as nucleophiles. Correct, they are acting as nucleophile where OH bond is broken. Right, and alcohols can act as Lowry-Bronsted acids. At that time when it reacts with a base, it forms alkoxide ion. Alkoxide ion, it can accept H also because it is minus, no, it can accept H. So at that time they will act as bases. So alcohols, they are Lowry-Bronsted acid. Alkoxide ion, they are Lowry-Bronsted bases. So hope it is clear to you, just make a note of it. I will take the example of tertiary alcohols. Before going to the example, let us see what is primary alcohol, secondary and tertiary alcohols. Okay. So alcohols means we know the functional group is OH. So OH functional group attached to the carbon, that carbon is attached to only one carbon. Okay. Valency of carbon, you can do it with a hydrogen. Correct. So this is primary alcohol. Now secondary means what? OH attached to the carbon, that carbon is attached to two other carbons. Then it is secondary. Same way, OH group attached to carbon, that carbon is attached to three other carbons. Then it is tertiary. Correct? So you can remember like this, OH attached to carbon, that carbon attached to one carbon, it is primary. To two carbons, it is secondary. To three carbons, it is tertiary. So here we will take an example of tertiary alcohols. Again the same example with a metal. Why I am giving the example? Just to tell you about the valency and how to write the formula. Correct. So we will take the example of tertiary alcohol. So OH attached to carbon, that carbon is attached to three other carbons. Valency of carbon you can satisfy with hydrogen. Okay. Here it is treated with aluminium metal. What we are learning here? Cleavage of OH bond. So this OH bond will be broken, H will be removed, aluminium will attach to oxygen. Right. Okay. So I will write the compound here. See, as it is attached to three other carbon atoms. Oxygen is there. Right. And a bond, close the bracket, that bond is attached to aluminium. Now why I have written like this? Earlier in the sodium example I did not write like this. Okay. What is the reason? Aluminium, what is the valency? Plus 3. So in the formula you need to write here 3. Right. You have to write here 3 in the formula. So just to balance it, you can also write here 3. And what is released? H, hydrogen. So what element, what metal it is combining, please check the valency of that metal. Because aluminium valency is 3, we will write here crisscross method of writing the formula. Just to balance, I have written here 3.